Hello, and welcome to CTR Cyber 5. 5 tips in 5 minutes to improve cybersecurity internal controls. I am your host, Jenny Hederman, Risk Counsel with the Office of the Comptroller. Our guest today is James Crenshaw from the District of Columbia, Office of Contracts, and also First Vice President, National Institute for Public Procurement in Washington, D.C. James is a certified public procurement professional, and as you can see from the list, he has extensive expertise in all areas of procurement: development, negotiation, contracts, operations, supply chain, transportation management, warehousing, third-party logistics, customer service, and process improvement functions. So he knows what he's talking about. He also has led complex IT and financial integration, goods and services procurements, currently exceeding $87 million. And some of his highlighted procurements include information technology staff augmentation services, Oracle Financials Cloud Program, and the Office of Tax and Revenue Collection Services. James is going to be sharing 5 tips for procuring cybersecurity and data protection services. And we're going to jump right in to cyber tip number 1. Welcome, James.
Thank you, Jenny, and thank you again for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. So, cyber tip number 1 is time. We want to work with the program office early. What does this do? This allows us time to do any type of market research that may be needed. And when I say market research, I'm talking about we may look at other municipalities, see what they've done for this need, for this particular service or good. Or you may just see what maybe some private entities may have done. But most importantly, you want to look at the market. We want to see what those prices might be and also see how those services are delivered and also in what time frame it takes for those services to be delivered. And once you do that market research, what that allows you to do is really develop and plan out a proper scope, and it ensures that the need is met and that the need is relevant to that time. In that market research, you might also find that there may be some cooperative procurement opportunities that you may want to take advantage of. And we always want to build in time for potential interviews and demonstrations. Now, Jenny, we can move on to tip number 2. Now, we talked about scope before. Scope is critical. We need to have a well-defined scope. We want to ensure that all of the program office's needs are being met. And remember that the program office needs are taxpaying citizens' needs. And so we want to focus on making sure that those needs are met. What type of needs might those be? There may be hardware needs, software needs. We need to find out if there's going to be any type of installation, any type of maintenance, or even upgrades. So then we start thinking about the term of our contract. Do we just need installation in the base year? Will we need upgrades over the multiple option years? So these are the things that we want to think about when we're building out our scope. And also, we want to build out a scope that potential offerers can read and understand and provide the best bid or offer or proposal as possible. Now we can move to number 3, Jenny. Now, ensuring the period of performance aligns with the need. We talked about this a little bit in the scope. What are we talking about? You may procure hardware that's only needed for the first year of the contract, but that hardware may require some upgrades over the several option years. So you want to work with your program office to ensure that these things are built into the scope and it aligns with the program's office's needs. We also need to determine what intervals upgrades need to be put in. We can move to number 4. All right, so now we need to confirm that our offerers have the ability to provide the service. One of the things that we love is competition. We love a good, robust response from our vendor community. However, with that competition, we have to ensure that the offerer can do what they're saying they can do. So how do we do that? We require past performance forms. Hey, bring us your last 3 projects that you worked on. Let us talk to the people who you worked with and find out how good you were able to provide that service. Then, of course, we're going to do interviews, particularly with software and upgrades and things of that nature. We may want to do interviews if it's going to be a long-term contract. And of course, demonstrations. Demonstrations are always good. Just bring it in and show us and let us see what your software can do, what your hardware can do. So that's tip number 4. and we can move on to number 5. And this is just one for all of us. Practice safe cyber habits. Working in procurement and working in public entity, you often get emails of people wanting to do business with your particular municipality. However, you should never open links that were, number 1, not requested, and number 2, not sent in the format that you have required them to be sent. So you may have sent out a request for proposals or a bid and said, these need to come back in PDF form, and an offeror may send it back in Word, or the offeror may send it back, hey, here's a link to my response. You never open those links. They need to be in the format that you set forth in your solicitation document. And of course, always be aware of potential phishing emails. And those are my 5 tips.
That's awesome. Thank you, James Crenshaw, for helping us be more cyber safe in Massachusetts. For more information on cybersecurity internal controls and CTR Cyber 5, check out our cyber page on macomptroller.org. And we'll see you again on CTR Cyber 5. Thanks for watching.